Ladies and gentlemen, or rather gentle ladies and men, if I may speak to you tonight with your ears acutely aware of what I'm about to say, I will be pleased. I think. For this life of mine, I am told, greatly interests all of you, so I will talk to you. I don't think people should be afraid of Virginia Woolf, like the Albee play, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Because Virginia Woolf is a fascinating character, a great writer, a genius, yes, but a real human being. She struggled with a lot of mental illness in her life. She had death in her life, a lot of deaths, but she also had a lot of joy, and she did some crazy, amazing things during her Bloomsbury years in London. She lived a full life, and this piece encompasses that life, I think, really well. There's a lot of tragedy, and there's comedy, and there's tears, and there's laughter, and it just runs the gamut of what it is to be a human being. My writing was my contribution to myself and the world. From the time I could read or write, I practiced writing. Exercising with the pen in my hand, I tried different ways, creative ways to express certain thoughts. As a child, my desire to write had been strong. My mother had wanted her daughters to be well-educated and properly versed, and the disciplined deliverance of my work came, no doubt, from the very presence of my father's personality, which was so scholarly. I've lived with this piece for a long time. I think I started it in 1982 when we lived in Providence, Rhode Island. And the last time I performed it was in 1992 at Commotion Theater in Lancaster. And it was amazing because 16 years later, I still know the piece. There's something about this piece that just has become part of my whole body, more than just my mind. If and when a child desires these things and finds her mother is dead, a rush of nerves attacks the mind. My mind could not bear the fact that she, my mother, was gone and I was not. Oh, the weight of father's outburst was immeasurable. He tormented himself with the idea that he had never told his wife how much he loved her. Julia Jackson Duckworth Stevens knew that I loved her. Children show their love by their need. And time again, I needed her. I depended on her. I loved her without fully knowing her because she was mother. Mine.